Yeah, sit a bit close together.
Well, interlocked legs, how's that? It's a romantic.
Well, as you've arrived, you've already blown one of my questions, which was, do you ever do dress down Friday? You're always so dapper on the show.
This is about as dressed down as I get. I've got to be honest with you, this is as dressed down as I get. I've got a few labels on. Shall I give you some labels?
Yeah, go on, give me some.
I've got a long van jump. Look at my long van, little sort of jumpery, cardery thing, like that, because we're just turning into a bit of spring. I've got a Gucci shirt on. Do you quite like it? It's got a bit of pattern in the fabric. You see, like,
We're not dissimilar.
we're not dissimilar. You see, we don't do the cuffs up
we
here.
don't.
Not in Solihull.
No.
What have I got here?
That's a
74
blogger
man,
look, isn't
right?
it?
It's a blogger
No
look.
hand.
No hand. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And I've got a Crockett and Jones sort of suede boot affair, ankle thing. I love a blue suede shoe, and I must have about 4 pairs of blue suede shoes or boots. I think it's ridiculous. In the UK, it's always raining. Disaster.
And I heard you say you like sparkle, so if any of
Love
the
a
girls
sparkle.
So would you wear that?
Sparkle?
Yeah, not on the show, but out on the town.
Out on
Would
the
you go out
town?
dressed
Oh,
up?
I do, yeah. Oh, I do love a dress up. Well, yes, I mean, if anything looks smart and stylish, I'll wear, because that's sort of my thing, really. I mean, this isn't really dressed down too much. I've got jeans on, it's about as dressed down as I
Do
get.
you have your own tailor? Do you have somewhere specific?
I
that
do,
you go?
I have, I do. I do, because the problem I have is that I don't have a very wide back. My back, I've got a narrow back. So, and I have a bit more chest than I do back. Story of my life. So trying to buy anything off the peg is very difficult. Nothing ever fits. And of course, my legs have, I've got inside leg and a bigger thighs. So everything's a disaster. So everything I get everything made. It's just easier.
You go to London, do you?
Yeah, I live in London. I'm just outside London, so I have. And you know, a gentleman is tailor. You see, you know, never the twain shall pass, or part, I should say. So I've got the same couple of guys I've had for a long time. I have a guy that makes all my dancing outfits, my tail suits and trousers and things for dancing, and that's one specific type of cut. And then I have somebody else who makes my lounge clothes.
Does there have to be a different fit then for the dancing?
Completely different, yeah, because everything's got to stay sitting, and you can't, you know, jackets, they go up if you lift your arm up and things like that. Just the cut's all different. So it's yeah, it's very, very specific and specialist. So I have different people for it. Yeah, as you must. Yeah.
Very interesting.
You're a personal shopper
Yes, I am. Very
now
solid, yeah.
in Solihull. Now, what is your biggest challenge as a personal shopper? Because I used to work in retail once upon a time. Used to sell furniture, bits and pieces. And the thing that I always used to get was I'd say, "Oh, madam, can I help you?" She'd say, "No, I'm just looking." I'd say, "Okay, have a look." Is there anything specific? No, I'll know it when I see it. That's like the worst line in it for us. And you must have this problem as a person. They say, "No, I don't really. It's not really me," or "I'll know it when I see it," and you never see that thing. And I always think,
Yeah.
if you're trusting somebody else to help you, then you must go with their opinion, because they've never seen you before. Surely they would see what looks nice on you.
I think because they come to me, it's easier. So they've opted in.
Yeah.
It's not me going to someone and saying, how can I help you? They've come to me and said, I want some help. I've lost my way a little for whatever reason, and the list is endless.
Oh, really?
So-
Like, what sort of things?
Well, maybe they've had children, changed a job, lost weight, gained weight, lost their confidence, all sorts of things. And actually that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest hurdle, is the lady's confidence.
Really?
That's what stops them trying something new on, trying a different colour, going for colour full stop if they're used to wearing very
different
neutral
cuts
things
and things.
different cuts, anything different. So it's confidence is the biggest issue.
What do you
And
find with
gradually
ladies?
have
Do
to
they
build someone up to try and
do they
fulfil
invariably buy things or wear things that are slightly too big, so they get bigger and bigger and looser and looser and looser?
Looser.
And you have to encourage them back into
Back
shape
into their
and
shape,
tailored
yeah.
and
Dress for
tweaked.
shape. Dress for shape. So if you've got a waist, dress the waist, and then you'll look feminine. So dress the figure.
Colours? How do you convince people of colours or persuade people towards colours?
I think
Well, I never wear blue, they say.
once they put
They look fabulous in
once
blue.
they put on the right shade of blue, we're going to use blue. Then they see how it lifts their complexion, and they go, "Oh, I rather like that on myself." And they start going like this,
Touching
and
and
go,
tweaking.
"Oh, I like it," and then you know that you've got them, and then you can just take them places from then on.
Everything in that colour, please.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I love it, absolutely love it.
It's
All
nice.
I've ever done since I was 5 was be interested in fashion. And all the other little girls wanted to be ballerinas. I wanted to work in fashion.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, well done you.
Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Well, I've always been interested in clothes, not so much fashion, just stylish clothes, because my sort of great heroes are Fred Astaire and he always looked amazing, you know, question number one. And he just looked amazing, and it was always, you know, I just like things that fit. That's why I have things tailored, because they fit and they look nice and they hang well, and it's all sort of, you know, and I like that. That's what I like. That's the sort of fashion. So it's not really, I wouldn't use the word fashion, certainly not high-end fashion, but it's just sort of style. You know, that's right.
So do you look at trends in fashion?
Yeah, I do really. I don't really.
You don't follow
Nothing.
them?
No, not so much. No, because it's all a bit sort of. It's all a bit. Well, I'll follow them to a degree, as much as I can get away with. So I don't look great without a collar, for example, because I've got quite a sloping shoulder. So if I have just a round T-shirt, it all looks a bit long and out of proportion, and my hair looks funny.
So you cherry pick what suits
So I've got
you.
to have invariably got to have a collar. I can get away with a V-neck, funnily enough, if I have a T-shirt, maybe a V-neck T-shirt. That's exactly the example. So it's you know, you've got to just live things from, you know.
What suits you?
Yeah,
Suits you
and
rather than-
and there's nothing more tragic than somebody trying to look about 25. You know, I come out with the ripped jeans and all the stuff like that, and all the droppy trousers down by my bottom. And
I was trying to pull them up.
yeah, do you mind? I don't want to see your pants. What's that with you? Who does that? It's ridiculous. Trainers everywhere, everybody's wearing trainers. Don't wear nice shoes in it. What's wrong with you? Nice shoes. I'll wear a heel, haven't you? I'll wear a nice shoe.
I'm always trying to get lazy.
You've got to be wearing a heel.
Yeah.
Flatties are
Always.
all right, but a heel, I'm sure. How's that?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
I like a tassel on a shoe as well.